Hello everybody, we are back once again to continue our journey through the DPG receipt chain of the Café and Diner archives. We're going to start with CDPG05. Now, I know it says that it's in DPG01 and usually those are pretty easy, but I could not figure this one out. So we're going to go and look at the archive wiki page. First clue is Lone Star. Where's that? In the USA. Also, aside from DPG01, I'd recommend reading the other DPGs to save you some time. The airport's in a college or a university. Birds River is Brazos River. Violet Crown is Austin. Do note that 26 isn't actually in Austin, the city, but very close by near the Brazos River. You may need to Google Maps for this. Note that the college was haunted. Is there a place in that university that was allegedly haunted? If so, what is the name or former name? I'm just gonna go for the answer because I tried to figure it out and I'm too stupid. Animal Industries building. Okay. Oh, cool. Got it. Here's what this receipt says. Nope. That didn't work. That didn't work big time. Okay, we're heading back your way whether you want us or not. Haha. This little dude caused a whole blackout just trying to get back through the basement rift. I know, you might be thinking, okay, so maybe that tells you he's from Morningstar. No way, dudes. I took his OS reading, yeah? He's high up in infernal energies. Like, these are readings I haven't seen before, although to be fair, I don't see infernal cryptids that often. He's got maybe a smidge of Morningstar and Haunter Scald in him, but that's to be expected. I don't know why the rift wasn't taking him back, but we're gonna have to take him for the time being. Good news is, he's a very sweet little dude, and he won't take up much space either. I'll keep him in the back of the cafe while the men and I do some research. Also, if Secret can dig up anything on this dude, that'd be a massive help, you feel me? The only thing I'm worried about is Padre. It's kind of a long shot, but our goat's his thing, kinda. I'm worried having a special little goat friend might attract him or his goons to hassle us. Then again, he might be busy with... What is he busy with again? I need you guys to catch me up when I get back, yeah? I'm way out of the loop, and I've got a whole Quebec party +5 on my tail. No worries though, I'll make sure to scramble them around Sin City. Just know I'm coming in hot with a customer in hand. Yikes, that seems to be getting very hairy very quickly, and I'm worried about 26 in that case. Alright, we've got DPG06, which isn't passworded at all, so let's just get right into it. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, gang, but bad news. Remember how the SMP was after our beloved cafe mascot Francois? Flower did manage to lose them back in Sin City, but it seems they've turned their attention back to us. I'm almost surprised it took them a whole month to link this back to the cafe. You'd think 5 would have just followed 26 here, or maybe 5 was waiting on Alpha approval to come get our goat, literally. Whatever the case may be, I caught wind that 5 is in town with Joliet, Rumowski, and S-Tire. Now, the Quebecers. I can understand Mr. Dominic is right up their alley, but 5 of Lima? Now that is a strange addition to this little search party. For our new employees who might be less familiar with the SMP divs, who am I kidding, your parents work there, so this is mostly for number 35's sake. Quebec handles customers same as us. Lima looks into Zoltar type business, if you catch my drift. And 5 happens to be the head of Division Lima, at least last I heard anyway. Maybe her dragging around the Quebecers is some form of punishment. Regardless, 5 is not a salt shaker I'd like to tip over personally. She didn't get to the head of Lima because she had good grades. I doubt we can do anything to meaningfully hide Francois from her. The best I can do is delay them for a week or so with the usual spins. Well, maybe. I don't know. 5 gets a hold of me, she can stir up any coffee I might try to serve her. It's worth a shot at least. Hopefully, number 26 figures out how to get her little buddy home safely. This is from number 53, so this is a completely different person. We got 2 more receipts I want to go through before we're done with this. Both are passworded. Frightening vision of the other side seen through Canadian eyes. Alright, I'm not sure what that hint is, so we're going to try and find out this way. What in CAD lingo are Canadian eyes? 1313 likes alternative rock. In the gleam of the forest hole. I've got no freaking clue. Cats are devil's eyes. This one says Francois is acting weird. I don't know how to type the weird looking C in my CAD-COM thingy. Sue me. He started causing the lights to flicker, and he's making the TV go staticky whenever he's near it. He also seems really agitated when I go near him or try to talk to him. Like yesterday afternoon, I went to bring him some food and he threw something at me. Can you believe that little furball? I don't even know how he threw something without hands. It was like he has psychic powers, huh? That must be why 5 wants him. Well, his powers seem to be acting up more and more lately. Maybe it has something to do with 5 being around, or maybe he's just getting homesick or whatever. But I don't think that's the case because he was totally totally chilled the entire past month and only started acting up once 5 was around again. I'm guessing that 5 must be doing something to make his powers act up. Maybe like a resonance thing, or maybe she's channeling her powers through him? I don't know, I'm just throwing out guesses. I don't know how psychic stuff works, though based on how often Francois makes the TV flip to channel 5, I'm guessing she must be getting close. It's also super annoying, by the way. I can't watch anything without him flipping to 5 or static. And sometimes he pops the entire breaker, which is a pain to have to flip back on. Look, I think the goat is cute and all, but it's time to get this kid home. And, the twerp just tried to eat my sweater. This has officially gone too far. We need to send this cryptid home now. That does not bode very well. Okay, we've got a next one, and I actually kind of looked this up because, I mean, Texas tree, kind of easy to figure out. Here's the last one, and this one's from 26. How's it so? 1313 is definitely onto something. My little buddy, Mr. Dominic, is absolutely showing signs of psychic powers. As far as I've been able to observe, he's got telekinesis in some form of electrical interference. It also explains why 5 of all people is after him in conjunction with the Quebec division. There's definitely something special about this little guy. We just need to figure out what it is. So let's take a look at what we know about him so far, yeah? Historically, Mr. Dominic only has one record dating back to the 1850s, when he was seen by Abe Emmanuel Dominic in Texas. Dominic only saw the creature with a Comanche woman who seemed to be keeping him as a pet, or at the very least, she refused to part with him. From what we've seen, Dominic's pseudo-goat has some degree of psychic powers and is linked to Infernus. However, despite coming flipside through an Infernus portal, he can't go back that way. And when I tried to send him back, there was a huge burst of energy causing a mass blackout. Now, onto speculation. I think 1313 is right, or on the right trail at least. Mr. Dominic can resonate with psychic energy, or at the very least, he interacts with psychic energy somehow. It probably has to do with his rose quartz horns. Of course, we don't have any psychics on staff to test the theory. Well, maybe number 35, but I don't think her powers are quite there yet, you know? In any case, I don't want this little guy in 5's hands. The story has never been known to treat cryptids well, so we need to get this buddy home. And I think there's only one place that could be his home. The Salus. Ooh, I've never heard of that before. I think that's the first time I've heard the Salus being brought up, so now I'm extremely curious. Next video, we'll go over the remainder of the chain of receipts, and I'm so excited to see where this goes. It's very interesting for a receipt chain. It's got the most depth to it, storyline-wise, and I'm very excited to see it with you guys. Sweet nightmares. I just wanted to take the time to thank my Patreons and channel members. Your support is so appreciated. If you are not a channel member or Patreon and you would like to become one, there's a link in the description below. All channel members and Patreons receive 24 hours early access to all content posted on both of my channels. And all Patreons or channel members of the $10 Hellhound tier can request one horror-related video or stream topic, or one horror-related game that I play on my live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Again, thank you so much for supporting the channel and the content that I make.